Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Age of Mythology replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Poseidon, we have State. Spawn top left side as the red Thor, we have NyanRacingCat. Nyan, or I think it's technically the proper way. Can't pronounce anything. This map is technically a hybrid map with some water, so you can, I think, deploy some ships. It's all traversable shallows. As you can see by the goats here, they have traversal shallows. When it comes to relics on the map, we do have the canopic jar of Misty, which will give you access to faster infantry training time. You have the Kithrara of Apollo. Does improve villager movement speed, which is nice, which is probably better for a wood collection as well as other collection rates. Bow of the arrows of the Alpha, which increases the range attack of buildings, so if you want to turtle it better, that's your item. And the Ankh of Ra gives you a little bit of triple. Gold Mine has not been put on field. The Thor players also gain the copper weapons, and the copper upgrades, so he gets some extra dwarves on the field. So we'll also give a bit of quality as extra dwarves and some bit of eco going. Slower initial start, better ramp up. Hippopotamus, one of the deadliest animals in the world, are being slaughtered. Looks like Blue's finding a decent number of goats. Looks like Red's using his berserk to just build stuff, which makes sense. Allowing Blue to move around with Scout and claim all the goats, or the goat. First year now deployed on the field, I think I heard. Or was that the Greek one? It was actually a Thesis. We got Apollo research, which, not Apollo. Hermes, which gave you access to Ceasefire and Centaur. And let's go get back to normal speed. Centaur and Scout push away forward. His opponent's aging up to 470, which will give you access to the trolls, so both of them going with their ranged myth unit. Perseer does get spotted. Of course, he hasn't aged up, so he only has base damage of 0.8, so pathetically bad, but the multiplier will add up. Blue may have not realized he's not fully aged up just yet. He doesn't really have to fear the Herseer. When he, of course, ages up, that it will go from 0.8 to like 10. Or 8.8, which then he starts hitting like a truck, and he just got an upgrade, so now they're at 10. So he will do 55 damage per strike, barring armor, against myth units. Longhouse and a house. And now, guys, is that copper or bronze? It is copper. More Herseers and dwarves. He is getting some free damage there. The Herseer does hit the Centaur, doing 50 damage per strike. Thesis is engaging, does 7.2 and has 200 health as opposed to 10 and 143. It got Atlantia now pulling the field as well. She does 13.2, but slower attack speed. This guy does 1.2, while Theseus does standard 1. Too many Herseers on the field. These Centaur will have trouble with him. He does find the troll. Atlantia is the sprinting hero. She does move incredibly fast when out of combat. She does move at 5.8. That is cavalry speed. So she's able to skip on there no problem, but now the Berserk has caught up to her. Thesis may go down. We do have a stable on the field. Iron for stability in his life. Dying for some of the Hippesis, or how to pronounce that. Standard cavalry for the Greeks. Good general purpose cavalry. Thesis will go down. Aside as well, you want to keep the Hippus in a separate control group, and then Thesis, the hero, due to the fact that the cavalry and Atlantia do move at a relatively similar speed. Berserker's trying to engage the temple. She has to go all the way around to engage them. You got multiple cavalry pushing forward. You have also plus 50% multiplier against range units, so they're good against throwing axemen. As well as Goldie.
Πρόσταγμα.
These guys do have pretty good attack speed. 30% increased attack speed, so increases damage by 30%, which is what? Additional 2.1 roughly, so 9.3, maybe close to 9.4 fractions versus 10. So these guys actually do have similar DPS, a lot less health though. Of course, it costs a lot less. These guys cost 80, these guys cost 120. Does spot the dwarves there, but there's just way too many units nearby. He cannot engage. Does find a dwarf. Dwarf does go down. Now probably keep on running. One of the cavalry units do go down. Valentia is being pursued. Oh, she also does have technically one range, so she does hit a little bit farther than normal.
Πρόσταγμα.
You now have the medium infantry upgrade for Poseidon. He's also researching Dionysus, so Hydra become available. So he has access to bronze and to ceasefire at the moment. Atlantia does pick up the relic and will start running with it.
Prostagma.
Infantry times train faster. You now have the various research being, well, research. Going for Hypasus, he's going for counter infantry units, that's not bad. Norse, he knows his opponent's not going for any raiding cavalry, so he has a good feeling that he's going to go for anti-cavalry tactics, so he's going to counter the anti-cavalry tactics with his anti-infantry, counter the anti-cavalry infantry. Does not kill off that dwarf there. Red does have a slight village advantage thanks to the Dwarven Forge, or Dwarven, excuse me, Armory. And we got Bragi now researched, so he does now have access to flaming weapons and the battle boar.
Λέγε.
And we got more Centaur being blown in the field, as well as some Toxitates. We're also going to see the Sylvan Lore increase, upgrades the Centaur's pole marks, increase the maximum range, and increase the maximum range of the charge attack. Plus, they get 35% increased hit points, so they become longer range units, which makes them a bit easier to keep alive. Hard to focus down. 15 range is quite significant. Throwing axemen we don't see in the field. Battle Boar pursuing the Centaur. Battle Boar moves at a speed of 5. We also see a number of these Goldie now pulling the field. They have 16 range. While they technically will outrange the Centaurs, it's hard for them to engage the Centaurs because they'll be behind a back line. We got a very large number of Herseers in the field, so the Hypasus is a very good transition.
Πρόσταγμα.
We also see the heavy infantry queued on up, as well as the copper shields. There's the arrow attack, getting some good damage there. Good harassment. Though Blue's army is significantly smaller than Red's army, 45 versus 40 or 85. Stays firing away. Does take out one of the herdmen. Hypasus gets quickly ripped apart there. Both players on medium units. Battleborg is good knock around there. We got the Hydra seems to fire. He's not going for any Hydra base play, so he's not going to go for the research of the Hydra. He doesn't like all the Hypasus here. The Hypasus, of course, does excellent damage for his infantry. Battleborg is a great knockdown there. Flame weapons active. He may want to counter. I was going to say a bronze. He does stop 2/3 of the flame weapons. Red's going to be aggressive since he wants the flame arrows or flame weapons to be utilized a bit more. Fox stays still being researched. We do now have. There's the upgraded Centaur. Pulls back to village in time. Oh, we got some Herseers back here. Red will have to go through a bit of a gauntlet here. And right now, Thor still has access to this Dwarven mine, so plopping it down will give him, what, 3,000 gold mine? It does collect up faster.
Leia.
And he is actually going for another Hydra, so maybe it is time for some Hydra. Atlantia gets ripped apart. Hypasus backing on off. Stable starting going down. The militia will pop out. Blue's army's heading up north. He does have now heavy toxic haze. Battleborg caused a lot of issues. There's the bronze. We also got some Jarls on the field. Journalist cavalry. Hydra goes down. Red's starting to fall back. More Hypasus. The heavy toxics have not been taken out. So far, it says medium Hypasus. And Blue may want to fall back to his healing fountain. He has a good number of units he could save. These battle boars, I think, it's been causing some severe issues for Blue. His Hypasus simply connect with these battle boars in the region. Blue's finding choke point, and Blue does back the game now. The Zangrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.